Hello, light seekers. This is Moon Garden Angel 711, and I was guided to come on and create a message. I'm not exactly sure what the message is going to be. I just know that I just posted another message earlier this morning, but today is June the 14th, 2021, and this is just a collective message. I'm not again, my messages are timeless. So when it pops up on your feed, that's when you are meant to hear it, or that's when you're meant to listen or watch it. Let me go ahead and clear up some of the energy here. You might want to be careful with your ears if you're wearing earbuds. Okay. Thank you for my subscribers. Thank you for liking, for sharing my videos. I very much appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's just go ahead and get started. I'm not sure what messages are going to come up. We just need to go ahead and focus on the questions that we might have. Kind of close your eyes, pretend that you are walking. There's a heart in your a door on your heart. You're just walking in there. Pull up a chair, and whoever you're trying to ask the questions, the person that you're trying to get answers from or messages from, it's there with you. So let's see what kind of messages are going to come through. I'm not even sure how long this video is going to be. So let's just go ahead and get started. Divine. Okay. Six of Cups in the World. I love this card. Look how the owl is there. Some of you may have the owl as your totem. So you might want to talk to the spirit guides of the owl and see what's going on. It looks as though, for me, I'm seeing that there is this kind of empress. She's dressed all in white. She has gained or graduated to a feminine energy that has been graduated to this empress, looking like she now has her third eye open. This is after the eclipse. After the eclipse, this feminine has graduated. She even has her the animal spirits that are behind her. The bird spirits are there with her. She's very calm, very wise, and I'm seeing the crown around the moon. That this is kind of like the crown for the empress. That she is in a way wearing it. So invert that crown invert it, looking as though it's a crown, and put it on the empress. So she has been crowned. She's very self-made in this 3D world. However, she holds a very high position up in the 5D world. Six of Cups. I see this as there might have been a misunderstanding about this particular empress at some point in time. Society didn't see her or respected her very much. They saw her as a low life, or even someone that was not worthy, or she saw herself as that, or she viewed herself as that. However, now that is in the reverse. She is now appreciating herself. She is now accepting the gifts that are being given to her by the universe, and in turn she is also a philanthropist. So she's giving a lot of things, or a lot of things now, because she has all that accumulated assets and accumulated riches. Before she accepted herself to be this empress, it seemed as though she would push away her gifts and not accept them and not open her arms. So it looks like her ancestors now have awoken her, and she has accepted the gifts that she was given at her birthright, I'm seeing here. So it's almost like she walked in the dark and without seeing, like as though the light was being shown or shining on those gifts. It's almost as though she had like a blindfold on her eyes and not pretend not to see them. It looks like the spirit guides watched her, showed her signs that she would ignore. She walked in kind of in a gray, shadowy period most of her life, because of maybe childhood issues or childhood trauma. And she couldn't get herself out of there. But now she, in the reverse, and I know I'm not reading typically the Six of Cups as the typical tarot Six of Cups. I'm being guided with the messages that are coming through intuitively. So any messages that are coming through that may resonate with you, take those, and if it doesn't, just leave those behind, and try not to criticize them. So now this feminine energy has accepted herself because she now sees the light. It's almost like the light is coming from within her feet and all the way down to her head. So now she's crowned. She's been crowned already. So now she's the Empress, and now she has these gifts. Someone may be receiving gifts this week, maybe even a contract that you're going to be willingly accepting and receiving with open arms and open hand. Some of you may also be liking a lot of pearls, and accepting maybe a necklace, or even have a tattoo with the moon. This is someone that was a starseed or is a starseed, came from stardust to live this world. And now she has taken that veil off. She knows who she is now. And some of you may also be a he, because I said the word he, and I always think or believe that there is no coincidences with the items or the things that come up whenever I am having or doing these readings. I'm also seeing peaches. Someone may like peaches a lot. Spirit, can you give us more messages? Here we go. The Hierophant. Oh my God, look at this. The World and the Hierophant. I'm guided to say that the religious beliefs that she was taught as a child was actually the other reason as to why she walked on this path of what seems or appears to be as darkness. Because, and even though as a human being on the 3D it did not appear in the darkness, in the 5D it's interpreted to be the darkness, because she wasn't seeing who she truly was. I'm seeing that she might have been taken to a priest or a sorcerer or even a warlock, where she might have had her powers stumped by maybe even a feminine witch. I'm seeing here by her father, or by a father figure or masculine energy, because they didn't accept who she was. They saw who she was as a child, and it was a scary She was a light. She could see light. She was someone that saw light. Page of Cups. The next message I'm seeing here, secondary message, apart from this Empress that I am seeing that now has graduated and evolved. I'm seeing here that there is actually a masculine that is seeing her as this Empress that she is, that she's the world, she's the hope, she's the light for a business. And I see the Hierophant here that is holding a staff here. So it's almost that she was his right hand, but he didn't see her for that worth, or he didn't want to see it or admit it, because he wanted to be at as an equal or more power, because he saw the power that she had. Look at the light, how it's almost like, yeah, I have the light on my right hand, but I also have the light on my left hand. So I'm seeing here that this particular masculine was very physically attracted and emotionally attracted and mentally attracted to this Empress. And I know it's the World card, but I'm seeing this as the Empress right now. How he saw her as someone that was very calm, very grounded, very wise, because of the owl that I see here. Very traditional, but at the same time very open and very free. He was trying to take away her light. If this could be at work, this could be on a personal level. You may have been partner or coupled with a masculine energy that would take away your energy like a vampire. You are definitely his Two of Cups, or this is, because I do see here, this is the Page of Cups, but when it first came out, I thought it was the Two of Cups. So Page of Cups, he definitely has a lot of feelings for her, but it appears as though she has kind of ghosted him, and he feels like she pretty much has left him out on the street and out in the dark. However, he is now dwelling in all of those feelings, almost to the point where he feels dead. See that skull somewhere here? I feel like he feels dead without her in his life. Can you clarify the Hierophant spirit? Any more messages regarding the Hierophant? Any more messages? Okay, so this one fell on the Six of Cups, so let's see what the message is. The Page of Swords. You saw how this one fell on the Six of Cups, where I said that the Empress had pretty much walked away and left him out in the dark. So now he is now jumped over the Empress and is like leaping over his feelings, because it's not that he doesn't want to acknowledge. He does acknowledge the feelings because he's so next to them, but now he is wanting to speak his truth. I see here that there is like a cross, and I always interpret the cross to be something along the lines of the truth. He has been enlightened. And yes, I do see here that there is a feminine, but this masculine, or the Hierophant that I'm talking about, is now in his feminine energy, where he is able to accept that feminine energy. Maybe at some point in time he was just being the masculine energy and portraying and showing this masculine energy to her and just being very harsh, but now he has balanced himself. He has been enlightened, And I'm seeing here the moon. Now I'm being directed to the moon. So this might have happened at the time of the eclipse that happened just last week. So now you see this kind of a halo, you know, and we saw that the last eclipse was the ring of fire eclipse. So now he holds this ring or this halo around him because he holds the ring of fire, let's call it the ring of the truth. The ring of the truth is around him because I see that cross behind him. So even though this is a feminine looking person, this is more for the masculine that is now jumping over and taking that leap to go to this empress to speak the truth, truth about his feelings for her. And now this masculine who is in his feminine energy and accepted his feminine energy. Now there is the red and the black, the marrying of the red and the black. It's almost like there's a lot of shimmering dust coming and surrounding her. There's a lot of birds from what I can see here. So this is very divinely guided. At the same time here, I see that this is almost like a tower has fallen. So he had to receive a tower moment just recently, probably last week or this past weekend, or in the past 2 weeks, I'm being told. That page of swords. So I'm seeing that. I don't know why I'm seeing the two right now. It might be because there's 2 pages here, a page of cups and a page of swords. So there's a duality here where he has accepted his feminine energy, his spirituality is now there. He has the fire of truth, not just the fire, the ring of fire, but the ring of the truth. This might be someone that wears a ring on his pinky finger, or he's no longer wearing a wedding band ring or a compromise ring. Excuse me. The reason that I'm talking about the ring is because I see a ring here with this world card in her middle finger. So this particular empress might have walked away, given the middle finger to the emperor. There might have been some truth spoken because of the page of swords here. I'm not exactly sure what the empress might have told the Hierophant. And again, I'm seeing the world as the empress. I know it's the world card, so try not to correct me on that. I'm seeing this more of an intuitive message and reading. So that's the reason that I'm seeing that. And as you can also see, he's holding his 2 fingers like this, and the 2 other ones are down. So it's almost like he has been enlightened as well. If you can see that. Not sure if you can see. Let me see here. If you're able to see that, you'll see that there is 2 fingers down and 2 fingers going up. So the 2 fingers like this, but he's facing it like this. So this is a very mantra looking sign. So, and if you hear the wind, I don't know, for me that's a validation of what I'm saying. So it appears as though the last time this empress or feminine, let's call it feminine energy, and this Hierophant had a conversation, it appears that they had a lot of very heated conversation. It was mostly coming from the feminine, where she was pissed. I mean, you can see the red hair here. Not to please, do not get insulted just because I'm saying red hair. It's just an interpretation of the color red that I'm seeing on the back of it. So I'm seeing the red head, like red, heated head. So again, apologies, not to insult anyone here. So I see the color red here on the head. So it means to me that she was very mad at him. He must have said or done something to piss her off. and she's holding the crown. So that means, tells me that she stood her ground, and she elevated herself to be this empress looking person. Um, and then I say, look at that, the emperor now. I mean, I've been talking about the emperor and the empress, and now the emperor is saying, you know what, you're going to talk about the empress? Well, here I come, because she's not going to outdo me. So even though I was reading this world card as the empress, and it is the world card, so now he's showing up, and look, he also has the moon, full moon around him and guiding him. So I'm seeing he didn't like what this empress had to say to him, but she did speak her truth by seeing here the Page of Swords. I see that she was very to the point of the truth. The truth hurts, yes. However, this placed and put this emperor in an uneasy type situation. A lot of energy here regarding the emperor and the world. But as you can see here, the world, the feminine energy, the empress is on top now, whereas the emperor is down here, because that's how he's feeling right now. He's feeling like a low life now. How he treated the feminine energy, and she stood up for herself. As you can see, she's right behind him, like saying, don't mess with me. I will talk to you even, and it's almost like talk to my back, because I am not going to hear this. But the words that she spoke were so valid and so truthful that he received the enlightenment. And as you can see, there's a shield here. It's almost like he had to shield himself from the words that she spoke, which were very piercing as far as I can see here. Because he even needed a shield. But however, he did put his, I'm seeing here that he put his sword down, whereas she has her wand up. So that is telling me that, this is a feminine that uses her hands a lot to express herself. But he might have been even sitting down and she was standing up when they were having this conversation. I'm also seeing here maybe a third party situation here, as I am seeing the Hierophant and the Empress. So that's masculine and a feminine, as well as a very young looking feminine with maybe blonde hair. There might be, several, 1, 2, 3, 4 women here that this masculine is, and I'm seeing the 5 of Swords in the reverse now. So that are fighting for him. Might be even 5 people, 5 feminines fighting for this masculine. But this masculine had this heated words with this feminine or empress, and pretty much told him who she was, and that's who he's seeing. One of the reasons that I'm saying that is he has his eyes on, because as you can see, there is the moon, and so is the moon there. So I'm seeing that he's looking at her and having kind of side-eyeing her. So I'm also seeing here that he might be even sick to his stomach. He might be feeling ill because she's no longer in his presence or in his on his path. But he's definitely thinking of her. He might be even watching over her or watching her from afar. He's hiding like behind the bushes to watch her, or through social media, Facebook, Instagram, or somehow he's because I see also the owl here. This might be someone that might be driving by your house at night. I'm being corrected by spirit and by my guides that this feminine energy is one because of the red hair, and this might be someone that this emperor was married to or had an agreement with. This is the second younger. There's a young feminine energy that has maybe father issues that is also wanting a relationship with this emperor. However, he's not even paying any type of attention or is not even giving her the time of day, because she is the reason as to why he is awake right now. Are there any more messages regarding this world and the emperor? Are there any more messages regarding or clarifying the world card and the emperor? Yeah, there was a tower moment in between both of them. A tower moment that put him on the bottom, or feeling like he's at the bottom, like a bottom feeder. Now I'm seeing. I'm also seeing here that this card for me is kind of my witchcraft, my kind of like mischief type card. So in this person or this feminine energy might also have a cat. I'm seeing here that this feminine energy might have fed this emperor, whom this feminine energy, whom is like kind of a spouse, a girlfriend, or a wife to this emperor by feeding him through a cake or even a tea or something in the drink that she might have kind of concoctioned and gave that to him. I'm also seeing here that Divine is not very happy with her because she was being watched. She knows Divine Spirit, the guides, the angels know that she, the witchery or the fuck shit that she was, doing to him. She might have had something to do with this tower moment. But one of the things that she doesn't realize is that even that tower moment that she created between this empress and this emperor was guided by Divine, because it was supposed to happen. As you guys can see, there's a light here, and it's kind of like a Stargate circle here for a chakra. So in this dimension where this feminine energy went to do her shit, let's call it, she was being watched. This is where, because I always see the Empress as someone, right now I'm seeing the world as the Empress, okay? So whenever I'm seeing this Empress, she knows exactly what she was going to do. So she had already gone to this dimension and put a protection spell against what she was going to put. So this Empress she pretty much said, you know what? Let the tower moment happen. I am done fighting with this witch because I know my truth. He knows the truth because of what I told him before. And I'm letting the tower moment happen. Let it rain, let it shine, let the dark come through, because I am, or this Empress was saying, excuse me, I am in alignment with my dark side as well. I accept my dark side. I accept all of my shortcomings, and I see them as my strengths. So let the tower moment fall. I am done trying to shoulder any type of weight for this relationship between him and I am waiting for him. So I'm just going to let it happen. I am done waiting. I am done carrying most of the weight. So I'm letting it just fall through. He wasn't expecting that to happen. So what happened was, now he is still, just thinking of her. He might be hiding like in the middle of the night, between alleys or around the corner, watching, hoping that he will see her, see if there's any other persons that are having any type of, whether he has lost his position as the emperor or her emperor, because in his mind, he knows that she loves him, and she knows that he knows that about her. So even though it hasn't been spoken or it has not been verified by words or by anything. So yeah, so the tower moment had to happen, even though she had done it by, you know, witchcraft or spells or lower level fuckery. The Queen of Wands. So this particular feminine energy is someone that also embodies the Queen of Wands. And this Emperor has that feeling for her. He knows that she is someone that can make him, you know, feel those physical urges that no one else can. He cannot figure out how she's doing it, or he even is the belief that she's doing witchcraft on him. Like, what kind of magic are you doing onto me or on me to feel this way? I mean, if you can see here, I see the Three of Swords here, but I see this as the masculine, heartbroken, but at the same time, I see a duality of message that the feminine energy also is heartbroken. She was heartbroken when she had to walk away from this masculine energy. Look at this other card here. It's almost like she saw her wedding dress, or the hopes of having a wedding with this emperor was up in flames. As you can see, there's this flame on this dress. So she saw that. The other message that I'm seeing here, that they're both are having our loss of sleep because they can't stop thinking of each other. They cannot stop thinking of the tower moment. It's almost like they're running in their head that event where they had the heated words and the heated emotions. I'm seeing here that this Three of Swords saw something. It's almost like she was enlightened by something that made her see things from with a different set of glasses. So she was able to see things differently. As you can see on this card as well, she's almost looking at the light, but looking down, because the truth was very hurtful to her, almost to the point where she wanted to just look down and pretend like it didn't happen or she didn't see it. But she did see it. What exactly she saw, I'm not exactly sure, but we can definitely see this, figure out and see if there's any more clarification. Can you clarify the Three of Swords and Ten of Wands, Spirit? Can you give us clarification? Oh, wow, that was pretty fast. King of Wands. I'm seeing here that the masculine energy, the feminine energy, or the Empress might have seen the Emperor, which is also the King of Wands, and his King of Wands persona, interpreting that as he was having, maybe she saw him having an affair with someone else, or saw him in a very compromising position. I'm also seeing here that there is kind of like a gate opening, and he turned his back away from the light, away from the Empress. And he decided to go to this snake-like, or what I see to be a snake-like, or even a salamander here at the bottom. He wasn't acting. It was almost like he was taken over by something or someone, or even an entity, to act that way. But she doesn't know that, or didn't know that at the time. So that's what she saw. That's what the Empress saw for her, to kind of walk away from this Emperor and just say, you know what, I'm done. I'm tired of carrying this tower moment. Can you give us more clarification regarding the tower moment? Are there any more messages regarding the tower moment? Any more messages regarding the tower moment? Now, some of the things to remember for me is that I support the high level soulmates, as well as the twin flames. So a lot of the messages may not resonate with you, but a lot of the messages may if you are in that group. So the Four of Cups, I'm seeing this here that not just, and it fell right on the Emperor. So I'm seeing here that the Emperor is looking at his options whenever he was caught. He was maybe not seeing the Empress for who she was. And he was just, I guess, allowing some of his physical urges, lust urges take over him. As you can see the red hair here. So that, to me, again, I'm interpreting that as he was allowing the wrong head to think for him. Sorry. I'm trying to keep it 3G or, you know, PG here, or less than PG. Not X-rated or rated R. So let's see here. I'm being guided to see maybe there is a boat here. Or maybe even a light. I think that's a light back there, or even a boat. Not exactly sure. Can't really decipher what it is. So I'm gonna go with the light. So one of the lights is on and the other light is off. So it's almost like this Emperor wasn't seeing the light for who she was, meaning that the Empress wasn't seeing the light, her light. But now that she's walked away, it's almost like the light is shining so high and so luminescent that it's almost like he cannot ignore that light. Some of your masculines may have kind of a beard, maybe a little bit of a mustache, but it tends to have more of a clean shaven. Also, I'm seeing, excuse me, no chest hairs. So let me see. Eight of Pentacles. He sees this Empress or the world as someone that is very studious, very wise. And again, I'm not reading it as your typical Eight of Pentacles. I'm reading it intuitively, okay? It's almost like a lot of people can see her beauty, how divine and how pure she is. And her light and her truth carries her. I'm also seeing here, look at that, the King of Cups. That's what makes him, you know, her so, attached or so attracted to her. So we already saw the King of, we've seen two kings already come out. He met her at work, or might have gone to a meeting and met her at, you know, some type of meeting, or even a seminar or something that is work related within the profession. But he definitely ponders a lot over her. She's all over this place here. And she's almost like on the back, you know, behind him. This karmic is his past. As you can see, he's giving her his back now in this message or in this storyline. He sees who he was, maybe lying with emotions and not allowing and withholding his emotions, or kind of like ignoring his emotions for her. But he can't anymore because he's always thinking of her. With the Knight of Wands here, he definitely wants to go talk to her. Can you clarify the King of Cups, Spirit? Are there any more messages regarding the King of Cups, Spirit? Any more messages? Seven of Wands. He has a lot of inner struggles, war struggles in his head. Of passion for her. He dreams a lot about her. Now I see a lot of them here. I'm not going to take them, but the Three of Swords here, his heart is pierced. He probably cries at night because his heart hurts him. And look at that, the Knight of Wands. He sees her as someone that carries his passion with her. She took the passion that he had for feminines with her when she walked away. As you can see, she's pretty much walking away and saying, you know what, I am done. And she's wearing the red around her. So the passion that he held for her, she's taking that with him. Two of Swords. Now he's definitely holding back, as is she. Three of Swords, piercing. Nine of Pentacles here. This is how he sees her. And look at that ring. Look at that Stargate type ring around her. The halo. She is definitely your embodiment of the Nine of Pentacles. Someone that is single, someone that is independent, someone that does not need a masculine to take care of her because she takes care of herself. She's self-made. She's beautiful. He may even be very attracted to your breasts and maybe even your hair. You might also have really beautiful shoulders or collar, your collarbone. So he may also love your collarbone. I see here someone that, she's almost like a snow queen here. So he sees that your words are very piercing. He sees you very pure. You hold your crown always. You always fix your crown, and he won't let him walk over you. I'm being told and guided to leave this out here. Nine of Pentacles, the World, and the Emperor. One more. And if you guys feel that I'm kind of like very slow, very tempered, it's because that's what the Empress does to this Emperor. She calms him down. She brings him down. He might be someone that is very egocentric, very narcissistic, very always fast-paced, speaks his word very fast. But when this Empress is around, or when this Nine of Pentacles and Empress is here, it's almost like she calms him. And I'm going to use the word control. But don't take it as controlling him. It's almost like she, for him, balances his energy. She's able to ground him to the point where he is even able to express his feelings and feel and allow himself. It's almost like they get into this time warped energy where everything is slowed down. The gravity is pulling you down. You are being grounded. She gives you the right focus. It's almost like she is like the lenses in his life to allow him to focus his ideas and compartmentalize those feelings and those thoughts, and they're not chaotically in his head. He is almost able to feel the emotion, as I can see the moon shining the light on him. The moon is the one planet that allows us to feel our emotions. So that's what this Nine of Pentacles is doing for in this Empress. Again, this is the World card, but I'm reading it as the Empress. So that's what this Empress is doing for this Emperor. And she just is this calming energy for him, grounding energy. Where she walks, she commands and demands the attention as to, look who I am, and no one else is able to take that attention from me, because I am that feminine energy that can walk into a room and all the men just kind of like revere to her, and all the feminine and all the women are just looking at her as to how beautiful she is, her hair, her the way that she carries herself, the smile, the laugh. Everybody, when she gets up from the table, everybody's looking at her. She's also that you know, he is tired of those Two of Pentacles ideas, the toddling. So he's gonna go after her, and there might be some hesitation from her because he hurt her, and she might even think about maybe ghosting him. But that he's not going to allow that, because I see kind of like the moon. He's looking at the moon here, and it's the same moon that it's being shined the light on him. And as you can see, the light is not being shined on her. So to me, that tells me that although she might try to run away from him, it's not going to happen. Divine is all over this place because they want this union to happen. You might also have a really small waist, feminine. So, wow. Are there any more messages regarding this Nine of Pentacles? Clarifying messages. And the Emperor. Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor. Okay. Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor. Any more clarifying messages? Okay, this came in the reverse. I'm thinking is the reverse. So let's see here. Spirit, is this reverse? Challenge position, definitely. Eight of Wands. So, whatever discord or whatever disagreement, both of this, the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles had, is going to get resolved by them speaking the truth, because I do see here the Page of Swords. So they are going to talk the truth, and they're going to clarify everything. Wow, look at that. I see this one as the Emperor, as the karmic. So the karmic is pretty much saying, I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this. She knows. She knows about you, feminine energy. Or feminine, divine feminine. And she just made herself out there because I had not even stopped asking the question. And she pops out saying, like, here I am. I'm still here. You can't ignore me. The Emperor is taking this leap of faith towards his feminine, because he has been enlightened, and he's bringing flowers to this divine feminine, and it's going to be it's almost like he wants to talk to her about an agreement, perhaps even moving in with her, giving her a ring, or because he sees her as the light. Any more messages regarding the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles? Two of Swords. She came out earlier. He's holding back from her. But he's holding back. The karmic. Oh my God, look at that. I never saw this before, but I see a body here. karmic is trying to stop him and block him from leaving. It's almost like, I'm going to cut off your head. Not literally, obviously. But I am going to utilize my sexuality so that, maybe I can hold you back. Oh, witchcraft. I see that in there. Brujeria. Spirit, are there any more messages for this Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles? Okay, 3. Let's see what's coming up here. Temperance. 3 of Swords. Angel de la Nuit. Angel of the night. There's actually an angel at night that is taking care of this Emperor and this divine partnership. The Knight of Cups. He has, look at this, I see here this, he's being protected. So although she might try to do this witchcraft or by using her sexuality, it's not going to happen because she cannot pierce his heart. She cannot pierce his spirituality, his soul, his spirit, because it's being protected. And the sun is going to shine probably by tomorrow. Someone is going to, between now and tomorrow, or even today, the sunset, someone might get a message via text or Facebook, social media, LinkedIn, or even at your door. Because I see this as someone walking towards the sun. The sun, there's hope. I see this 3 feminine, the divine feminine is there protecting this Emperor. Are there any more messages? And as you can see, the similarity, she looks like him. Like all these 3 look the same. Very light hair. There might be some grayish hair, or I'm seeing here that grayish hair on the masculine. So this might be someone on the age after 50, 55. And again, I see the cross here. So he has definitely attained his spirituality. Are there any more messages, Spirit? Any more messages regarding this Emperor? Any more messages? Okay, this one came in reverse, so I'll leave it like that. The Chariot in reverse. I see the Chariot in reverse as someone that it's here. He is here. He's here. He's here in spirit. He's here in embodied in other ways other than physically. So he has already left this from an emotional, mental, physical aspect. He has left this relationship with this karmic. He has left. He's not even there anymore. So, but he has arrived to be with her from an emotional, physical, mental aspect. Are there any more messages regarding this Emperor? Okay, let's look at the top. 8 of Cups. He's leaving. Angel of the night. All of a sudden, I feel this achiness in my stomach. So I do see here where this Emperor feels this is very hard for him, but he's definitely going to leave. He's 8 of Cupping this karmic. Any more messages, Spirit, regarding the Emperor? 9 of Cups. He's going to be single. To his feminine. To go to his feminine. He might have even prayed to get, but I see, I kind of see,
I know these are not coins because it looks like it's more like raindrops, but intuitively I'm seeing it as a lot of coins, his money, his finances. And he's burning down a contract. God heard his prayer. I see here this Mother Mary here emblem in the back because he prayed to her. There might have been also someone that has passed on recently, that is his ancestor, that has also prayed for him before she left this 3D world. And I'm sorry if in fact someone did die. You have my condolences, because I see her dressed as black, so he might be having this you know how people, whenever someone dies, you are supposed to keep a the dressing of the black dressing for 40 days to commemorate their due to respect to that, for that death or that soul. So it looks like someone that maybe a mother might have died, or a grandmother. But he is being protected by that. He's wearing their garments, not per se, but he's being protected by them. So this he is going to become single because they also see that is the right thing to do. And I'm also seeing here that maybe religious beliefs was the reason as to why he stayed with this karmic. And now the Fool is in reverse. So the Hanged Man. Is this in reverse? Is this in reverse, Spirit? This is in the challenged position. So he's no longer undecisive about what he's going to do. Look at that. This feminine energy is his 10 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. He wants marriage with her, with the 5 of Pentacles. And the Moon is here too, along with the Sun. Are there any more messages regarding this regarding this Emperor? Okay. How about the 9 of Pentacles? Are there any more messages? Okay. Are there any more messages, period? Are there any more messages at all, Spirit? How about the Hangman? Are there any more clarifying messages? Knight of Pentacles. He's not going to lose his money. And he's done with the fighting. He's going to his passion, which is the Empress. Well, thank you so much, guys. That's going to be it. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for liking, subscribing. I am so happy and so grateful that you guys share my videos. Again, whenever this video pops in your feed, that's when you are meant to listen or watch it. So thank you so much. Take care. Like and subscribe.